In Visual Studio, you often need to work with large amounts of HTML and C# code. To help you deal with such large amounts of code, Visual Studio provides the ability to expand and collapse the code into regions. This allows you to get an overview of the code and expand only the parts you are interested in. In this lesson, you'll expand and collapse code in both a C# and an HTML file. First, open the My Project sample file from your Sample Files folder, and then open the Code Behind file of register.aspx, which is in the Account folder. Code Behind files contain C# code, which is used to turn a static HTML page into a dynamic ASP.NET page. Click the minus icon next to the line namespace myproject.account. You'll see that the code below it seems to disappear. Don't worry though, this is a feature of Visual Studio that allows you to collapse blocks of code in order to simplify the view when a page contains a large amount of code. Expand the code again by clicking the plus sign icon. You can use any of the plus and minus icons on the page to expand and collapse different areas of code. Although you can expand and collapse code using the plus and minus icons as you do in this lesson, there are a few advanced ways to expand and collapse your code. If you click Edit, Outlining, Collapse to Definitions, your code will be collapsed so the biggest areas of code are hidden. This is often the most useful way to view your code, as you can then selectively expand only the code you want to see. Next, open the HTML code of register.aspx. To do this, simply double-click on register.aspx in the Solution Explorer. You can expand and collapse HTML code in exactly the same way as C# code. Visual Studio can take some time to process an HTML file before the buttons will appear to expand and collapse its code. If the buttons don't appear at all, even after waiting for some time, simply close the file and reopen it. Once the buttons have appeared, click the first minus button next to ASP Content. Again, all of the page's code seems to disappear, but as before, it's just been collapsed out of sight. Expand the code again by clicking the plus button, and the code reappears. Close Visual Studio now. You've now completed Lesson 111, Expand and Collapse Code Regions.